Benefits of aerobic exercise: lungs operate more efficiently, blood vessels become enlarged and more pliable, oxygen supply increases, especially in the red blood cells. What do the red blood cells do? It takes oxygen to our tissues, increases your energy. Reduces risk of dementia, increases chance of surviving breast cancer, does wonders for your heart, helps you digest and eliminate waste better, motion, lymphatic system, you sleep better, improve mental and emotional states. All right, here's how we figure out if we're doing aerobic or anaerobic. Heart rate zone formula. Our max heart rate, MHR, is our max heart rate. Here's how we figure that out. Females, max heart rate equals 209 minus your age times 0.7. 70% of your age. Males, max heart rate equals 214 minus your age times 0.8. 80% of your age. Sometimes you may have seen, it's kind of older school heart rate formulas was 220 minus your age. But they've redone these numbers through the sports physiology to give us a more accurate formula for our max heart rate. So this is our max heart rate. We're going to use this in our complete formula for finding out our heart rate zone. So a max heart rate times 0.65, so 65% of your max heart rate, is the low end of your aerobic range. That's how you figure out what your heart rate's going to be at the low end of aerobic range. Your max heart rate times 0.75 or 75% is going to be the high end of your aerobic range, which means if your heart rate goes above that number, whatever that number is for you, you are now in a anaerobic mode. If you're exercising, when we're going to talk about our exercise and how we do it here in a little bit, if we go below our 65% of our max heart rate, you're dropping out of an aerobic mode and you're not burning your fat. So that's going to be your zone. 65% the low end, 75% the high end. Ready? Warm up and cool down is your max heart rate times 60%. So if I'm doing 5 to 7 minutes of a warm up, I'd want my number of where my heart rate's going to be at my max heart rate times 60%, 0.6, will give me that area where I want my heart rate to be in that zone to get things warmed up. There was also a study that I read recently about breathing during a warm-up and cool-down. I just read it recently. I don't remember who it was from, but there was a pattern of breath. It was in through your nose 4 times, out through your mouth 4 times, just like that. During your warm-up mode, can increase your fat burn. I don't know, but I read it, so why not do it? It's in through your nose 4 times, out through your mouth 4 times in that short breath. It just kind of starts your engine. Aerobic heart rates. So you subtract 10 points from that range if you're recovering from a major illness or on medication. So a lot of times people ask me, hey, I'm fighting a little something. Is it okay if I exercise? And the answer is yes. But you got to subtract the 10 points from your range so you're not putting your system into a stress mode or overworking your system, because it takes a lot of energy to run your cell immune system. So your body's using a lot of energy to get the job done, but it's okay to increase your heart rate, but you're not going to increase it into your aerobic range. Subtract 5 points if you haven't exercised before, you have an injury, or you often get colds, which means your system's weak, or you have allergies, which means your system's weak in my mind too. Subluxated plus stressed because of a lot of toxicity in your system, then causing an expression of allergies. Your body's trying to detoxify. It's met its threshold, it's already there. But bringing your health full circle by doing the exercise, eating the right foods, getting adjusted, getting your mind in the right point, we can make your system way stronger, way healthier. Add 5 points if you've been exercising for more than a year without problems and making progress. So that aerobic heart rate obviously doesn't mean it's got to be that way for the rest of your life or your time. You can continue to challenge yourself, and you can add because your body's going to burn fat more efficiently. Now this is just a calculation that you can put down, and you can use this as a generalization. There's different ways scientifically, sports physiology, that they study people with VO2 max and different things where they can hook them up and put them on a bike or a trainer, and they can actually measure what's going on aerobic, anaerobically, heart rate, the whole thing. But if you don't want to go and hire somebody to do that, this is the way that you can kind of just go with this generalized number to try to figure out how your body's exercising aerobically when you're doing your cardiovascular exercise. Without health, we have nothing. The importance of our physical health is undeniable. It's time to start living an extraordinarily healthy lifestyle. Here we go. Let's begin this process together and take our lives to the next level. So